Hello everyone and welcome to another Keys Online video. My name is Nuno Louro and in this video we are going to talk about Yamaha's latest and smartest portable piano, the PS500. It is well known that Yamaha has a great tradition in home pianos and that the Clavinova series represents a milestone for many pianists, as many of them started playing with the Clavinova all over the world. Since the 1980s, Yamaha has been innovating this series, now in its 700 series, but at the same time presenting derivations of the initial concept. We have, for example, the CVP series that merges a piano with a Ranger keyboard, the P series that stands for portable and affordable pianos, and then we have the most recent CSP series. The CSP series is a 2.0 version of the Clavinova, which Yamaha calls a smart piano. Why smart? Because it is designed to be controlled by a smart device, be it a smartphone or a tablet, using the Smart Pianist app. Hence the minimalism look that we have on the CSP series. On the panel we have on one side the volume fader and power button, and on the other side the function button. And now Yamaha decided to bring this concept to the P series and make a portable smart piano. And that is how the PS500 is born. It is a portable form of the original CSP. Being a piano, we are obviously talking about an 88 key keyboard, in this case the GHS with 256 note polyphony. As with the CSP series, these are more entertainment focused pianos, so we have more sounds, 660, and we have more accompaniment styles, 370, which are a lot more than what we can find in a Clavinova or P515. Then, in terms of learning, we have lots of music and stuffs included, from exercises and studies. And we have another distinctive feature in this series, which is the stream lights, as it happens with many YouTube videos that teach you how to play with these lights. They always serve to indicate the note you have to play next, providing a visual reference. Speaking of more features, we have a microphone input with gain control, auxiliary input, stereo jack outputs, and the possibility of connecting a full 3-pedal pedal board, which is optional. In terms of amplification, we have integrated speakers with a two-way system of 20 plus 6 per side watts, and a weight of about 22 kilos that, although not making it light, are also far from the almost 30 kilos that weighs a Montage 8. As far as design goes, we have this mirrored panel with touch controls and this small LCD that allows us to use the piano without the smart device, with some limitations, but make it a very elegant and different piano. Even the sheet music stand itself, it's different. Starting with the sound, as always with the Yamaha piano series, we have the samples of the Yamaha CFX, which was the piano I used in the opening, and the Bosendorfer, which was recently recorded. Now let's listen to the Bosendorfer. Of course, with the Smart Pianist app, we can control all aspects of these pianos, from opening the lid, tuning, and the touch. Everything we can control in this app. Then we have other pianos, from which I will highlight the upright piano that looked very good to me, and we can even combine it with a style and record something like this. Still in the piano room, we have the possibility to change the environments where we are going to play to have different effects on the piano. Because we have a lot of sounds, we can have several combination possibilities. We can make a simple layer, for example, a piano and a pad. Or we can make a split with a piano and a double bass. And then within the choice of sounds, we have many options, from strings, synthesizers, mallets, whatever. We have everything. In addition to this, we can't forget that we have 370 accompaniment styles. The styles range from basic pop and rock to Latin to world music to dance styles, and even has soundtrack styles. A lot of options indeed. Now moving on to the study part of things, we have many options, especially within the Smart Pianist, starting right away with the Streamlights. Here we can see that as I hit play, the Streamlights indicate the key to play, and then we can change the hand we want to start it with, the tempo, whatever we need to ensure our evolution in the study of the piece. Then we have access to all the scores from Yamaha's 50 piano classics to more actual songs, never forgetting the studies that are very important to help in our evolution. And last but not least, we also have to mention the chord recognition through an audio file. As you can see, I played the theme that I recorded in audio and asked the Smart Pianist to analyze it, and then it showed me the chord chart. These are simple chord charts, even staffs, it's possible to have it in staffs, but even so, they are very good for those who don't have a lot of experience and want to play their favorite songs. I must say that this also works with the internal library that you have in audio in your phone. Although it is a portable piano, it seems to me that this PS500 will be more suitable to be at home. Yamaha, as it happens with all the models in the P series, even offers a specific dedicated stand and a 3-pedal piano pedal board, which are optional, so that we can have the PS500 with a more classic look at home. So, for whom is it intended? I would say that the entertainment component that the piano offers in conjunction with the Smart Pianist app is a must-have, because no other home piano that Yamaha makes offer this number of options at this price point. There are many sounds and styles and many options available for playing. The CSP models are the only competitors and are a bit more expensive and not portable. In other words, those who like to have a piano that does a bit of everything, and it's not just for playing with an acoustic piano sound, who even so like and appreciate the fact that it has an advanced level of technology, they will find the PS500 a great option. It can also be a great tool for home production, small home production, thanks to the many sounds it has. This in addition to offering a very complete study component with the Streamlights and all the other Smart Pianist functions. It can also be a possibility for playing live in a band, as long as it is in a simple use. 22 kilos is still a reasonable weight. We don't have the options that we have on a workstation or in a stage piano like the CP88, but it can be a valid option. Or, for example, to be in a restaurant or a pub. It's very practical, it has the necessary styles and sounds, it allows the connection of an external microphone with gain control, and it has the standard outputs to connect to an amplification system. The pianist arrives with his or her smart device and has everything set up just the way he wants it. So it's simply loading what you memorized on the Smart Pianist and start playing. The first thing I wanted to mention is the question of the possibilities that the piano offers. For a home piano, it is very complete and allows itself to be competent in all aspects: sound, study, entertainment, and versatility. The other aspect has to do with aesthetics. I like this simple but at the same time sophisticated and a little out-of-the-box design. The touch panel is very beautiful, and the overall look is very appealing, looking good in every environment. Then I would also like to mention the sound. I still think that the Yamaha CFX and Bosendorfer samples sound very good, and the amplification system of the piano itself sounds very good as well, involving the pianist in the sound. The first aspect I would like to mention is the keyboard. We have here a GHS keyboard that, although competent, it's a little below what is expected considering the price of the instrument. We have neither the wood keys or the triple sensor keyboard. I think this choice has to mainly due to the weight, so that the instrument wouldn't be too heavy, since the triple sensor mechanics and the wooden keyboard would certainly add a few kilos. Weight was also responsible for the fact that the body of the instrument is made of plastic, which is resistant and of great quality, as Yamaha always does, but for this price level, perhaps a different finish was justified. Speaking of the design, the touch panel is very spectacular, but it seems to me that it reflects a lot of light and it's very prone to fingerprints. It's form versus function, the eternal question. And the last issue has to do with whether the keyboard can be expanded. Despite having all the inherent technology, the smart device is nothing but a controller, since all the sounds and styles are already in the instrument. Couldn't all this technology give us access to more sounds that we could then install inside the instrument, or even styles like what happens with the expansion packs for arranger keyboards that Yamaha always offers? Here's a suggestion. Maybe it would be a good argument for a pack as interesting as the PS500. There isn't exactly an equal product in other brands to this PS500. I found a Casio model which has a more technological look, which was the Previa PX550 MBE, that also has a lot of sounds and rhythms, but has a touchscreen instead of being controlled with a smart device. But I didn't even find it for sale in the main Portuguese stores or Europe, being that it's a slightly older product. I would even say that the main competition for the PS500 it's in Yamaha itself. First, the P515, which has a similar sale price in store and offers a better keyboard in exchange for less sophisticated look and less sounds and styles. And then we have the Clavinova CLP735, which also has a very similar price. It is very normal that anyone looking to buy a good home piano will think of a Clavinova. It is the benchmark. And this particular model also offers a more sophisticated Grand Touch S keyboard with ivory and synthetic ebony and the 3 sensors, which is an important aspect for those who prioritize the evolution of the technique, especially in a more advanced level. This Yamaha PS500 seems to be a great starting point for an overall evolution in the piano world, as smartphones and tablets are already part of our lives and a very powerful tool to do almost everything. The fusion of the piano with a smart device seems to me a natural path and a great idea. I believe it could be developed a bit further, but it's a great starting point. And for those who like to have the latest and greatest in terms of technology and want to buy a piano, it makes perfect sense to think about this PS500. It's very complete in every way and is a good tool even for doing a bit of home production due to a lot of sounds it has. And it also brings some of the cutting edge to the aesthetics, which I think is very interesting, especially with the dedicated stand. However, those who don't give much importance to this technological aspect and are just looking for a good piano with a good keyboard and prioritize this keyboard mainly for playing at a more advanced level, they may feel that are more suitable options for a similar price. It depends on what the player wants. And I close here my review about the Yamaha PS500. I hope you enjoyed this video and the other videos that are on the channel. If you want to always be up to date, just subscribe to the channel and you will always receive notifications about the latest videos. In English, they have the EN in the title. So thank you very much for your time and see you in the next video.